but it could take up to 18 hours before water is declared to be able to use. And more information about that boil water advisory, if you have any questions now that there have been multiple boil water advisories in the area, well, we're here to help and hopefully clear up any confusion. According to Richmond Utilities, a boil water advisory is a preventive measure used to protect the health of the community water from borne infectious agents. A boil water advisory is issued only after careful consideration from public health, regulatory agencies, and municipal departments. They ask that you create a supply of water for cooking, drinking, and toothbrushing. Boil the water for 3 minutes, cool the water, and then place the clean containers for use or in the refrigerator. Hot soapy water can be used for dishwashing and washing the kitchen and bathroom surfaces for cleaning. As a precaution, add 1 tablespoon of bleach per gallon of water. Laundry water does not need to be treated unless otherwise instructed. Water for showering does not need to be treated. If your water is not safe for drinking because of bacteria, hand washing with soap and water followed by disinfection with an alcohol-based disinfectant is recommended. On occasion, systems can experience water line breaks, which will result in temporary loss of pressure or complete loss of water for some time. Once service has been restored, it's important that you follow the following safety precautions. You should run your water until it's clear of any sediment or air for the interruption of the service. It's important that you boil your water for a rolling boil for 2 to 3 minutes before using the water for drinking. Other uses for the water can occur without boiling the water. After service is restored, it could take an hour or two before the boil water advisory is issued. Richmond Utilities collects water samples in the area of the break to ensure no bacteria have entered into our water system. The results of testing are usually complete within 24 hours after the samples are collected. Once all samples are clear, the state will be notified and they will lift that boil water advisory. Several of those have been going on in our area over the past 24 hours. Well, in a follow-up from yesterday's story, Georgetown police report they have located the stolen Uhaul used in the theft of an ATM machine, which occurred Wednesday afternoon. Police say they received a call regarding an abandoned Uhaul on Valley Forge Court. Officers were then able to confirm it was in fact the stolen Uhaul from Hog Head Trailers business and then used in the ATM heist. A forklift was also stolen to lift the ATM, which was then loaded into the located Uhaul. Detectives are currently processing the truck and say that they will follow up on leads as they develop, and we will follow up on that as well. Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas tonight, especially so in Richmond and in Estill County. Richmond and Irvin's Christmas parades are set to take place tonight. Those with floats can take them to the EKU Coliseum parking lot before 6 p.m. The parade in Richmond will start at 7 p.m. and travel down Lancaster Avenue and through downtown. You can hear the parade live on the Coyote at 100.7 FM and watch replays of both parades throughout this month on WBON-TV Channel 9. Berea's parade will take place Saturday night and will also be featured on our channel of 9 stations. In Paris, police report that a vehicle crashed into an O'Reilly's Auto Parts on Arlington Drive Thursday morning. According to officers, a 30-year-old Lexington man allegedly cut across the median into eastbound lanes and crashed into the auto parts store. The man told police he accidentally hit the gas pedal and then mistakenly overcorrected. Reports state that he was cited for not having a valid driver's license. The damage to the store was significant, but no one was injured. The police add that impairment was determined not to be a factor in the crash. Well, a new kind of Christmas tree was unveiled today in Berea, and it's entirely made out of crochet. The lighting starts at 6 p.m. tonight. With more details and an up-close interview, here's WBON-TV's Samantha Burford.
After finding the idea of a crochet holiday tree on social media around the world, the Berea community designed this 12-foot tree with over 900 squares. They did it piece by piece.
So Betsy Whaley and I got together, and Betsy started a whole Facebook page called Berea Creates Together. And this was back in February. We started having like Zoom meetings and trying to figure it out. And it just took off. We asked for volunteers, and there's at least 25 people who have made granny squares. Some have made over 100 granny squares for the tree. And then on top of it, volunteered to assemble the granny squares. So some people have really worked very hard at this, but everybody's put their heart into it. As you can see, all of the pieces are very different, and I love that. It's handmade. There's different sizes, different colors, different yarns. Everybody has a different way of crocheting, and that speaks to the creativity of Berea, but also the diversity of Berea. And the frame, by the way, the squares started coming in about the first week of October, and we still didn't have a frame, and that caused more than a little anxiety on my part. And went to visit with Jess Estridge out at the Berea Makerspace. Shout out to them. They have worked wonders with this frame. They designed it themselves. Jess was working with Eric Keller, and they got the materials, found something that was stable and safe, and put it all together, and then put it up last Saturday. So in a very short length of time, they put that together. And then we've been assembling it. And on Tuesday, we get a scissor lift, and we'll be able to do the top part, put our star on top. Last Sunday we had at least an inch down here in Berea of rain. A lot of people were worried. And I came in on Monday to work on it. It was perfectly dry. It's open, it's acrylic yarn. And I mean, it's gonna, I'm sure, fade a little bit. I'm a little more worried if we get ice. But, it's an ephemeral piece of art, of collaborative art. And it's meant to be outside and enjoyed, and it's December.
This Crochet-mas tree has done what it has set out to do, creating community and delighting all ages this holiday season. For more great stories like this one, check us out on WBONTV.com and all of our social media pages. I'm Samantha Burford.
Thanks, Samantha, for that story. Well, Lexington Fire Department responded to a structure fire Thursday morning at West 5th Street that began in a chimney. Fire officials report that the fire began in the attic near a chimney where a contractor was in the midst of undergoing pest control work. Officials say that the fire was put out. It was determined that the damage was confined to the attic and no injuries were reported. And with that, we're going to go to our first break of the day. Don't go anywhere. We've got the weather for those parades tonight. We've got sports updates, and we've got COVID right here on WBON Channel 9.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond.
We can't wait to see ya.
Here are some helpful tips to get your house ready for winter. Make sure your filter is changed. Typical locations are at your air handler or furnace, and a filter grill or an air cleaner like this. If you have other accessories on your system, like UV lights or a humidifier, now would be the time to service those. Make sure your ceiling fans are set to clockwise rotation. Go ahead and close those foundation vents. Disconnect your garden hoses from your outdoor spigots. Have Madison HVAC keep you warm this winter. Give us a call at 859-625-1471. And remember, we fix that too.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation. With 24/7 emergency services, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133.
Have you been to Rockin' Robin's yet? We have a large selection of new boutique, gently used clothing and accessories located on 451 Big Hill Avenue. EKU students get 20% off clothing with ID. Purging that closet? Bring those items in for cash on the spot. Rockin' Robin's on Big Hill Avenue. See you there.
Back to you live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Well, it is the weekend of parades here in Central Kentucky. We've got the Richmond Parade tonight, as well as the Irvin Parade is going on tonight. We have the Berea Parade that is tomorrow at 6 in downtown Berea. And I'm wondering, what is the weather going to look like for these festivities? Todd, tell us about it.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Madison HVAC Weather Center. We're looking at precipitation potential all the way through next week, our first full week of December. And we're getting indications of above average precipitation chances. So again, these numbers could change a little bit. But again, getting indications of some heavy rains, maybe 1 to 2 plus inches through Friday of next week. And the NOAA's Climate Prediction Center is actually suggesting from the 8th to the 12th that we will be in that above average precipitation chance across much of the Uhaul Valley and the Commonwealth, and then from the 10th to the 16th we should stay above average in terms of temps. Well, as you know, our Friday was very warm, temperatures anywhere from 15 to 20 degrees above average. Lots of very warm sunshine, atypical for early December, of course. Here's a look at the radar and satellite picture from Friday afternoon. Sunshine across the Commonwealth, a little more cloud cover well to the north as a Clipper system rolled through the Great Lakes region. We're going to stay pretty quiet overnight tonight, heading into your Saturday. A few more clouds, especially in the morning. Maybe some patchy fog as you wake up here and there, but sunshine and mild temperatures nonetheless. Here's our temperature outlook into the overnight hours, waking up to readings still into the 40s. And again, that's above average for this time of the year. And then rebounding into the mid-50s with some sunshine into the afternoon. There's your greater Richmond temperature outlook on Saturday. Again, above average here by 5-10 degrees, so not as warm as it was this week. But Sunday, those temperatures will rebound back to near 15 degrees above average. And then late in the day, Sunday night into Monday, we'll have our first chance of heavier rainfall. And then looking into next week, several more systems will be pushing through. We may cool down a little bit here by Tuesday and Wednesday. Could see some isolated snow showers in the overnight hours, especially during the middle and end of next week. We'll keep you up to date on that. Have a great weekend, Gwendolyn. Back to you.
Thanks, Todd, for that weather update. Well, we have a notice from the Berea Chamber of Commerce. The Berea Chamber of Commerce held its 2021 annual banquet Thursday evening in the Event Center at the historic Boone Tavern and Hotel Restaurant of Berea College. Berea Chamber speakers recognized achievements and challenges that local businesses have experienced over the course of the past year. Several awards were presented to recognize members who had demonstrated exemplary service to the Chamber during 2021. Awards include Corporate Business of the Year, Small Business of the Year, Newcomer of the Year, and Volunteer of the Year. During the banquet, the outgoing 2021 President, Christy Napier, and the incoming 2022 president, Mike Parsons, emphasized their gratitude to attendees and the membership's business community for their support. In May of 2020, the chamber had transitioned to 100% volunteer operations. The evening ended with Mike Parsons announcing that the Berea Chamber will begin 2022 with the placement of a new full-time chamber manager. Deborah Warford will be accepting this new role. Congratulations to her. Well, funeral arrangements have been announced following the passing of a Richmond man found over the weekend. Matthew Cox, who was found dead, on Tuesday after he was announced missing over the past weekend. Cox was a student at University of Kentucky and an employee at the Lexington Hope Center. The funeral home said the gathering of friends will be held Sunday, December the 5th from 4 to 6 p.m. with a celebration of life service to immediately follow at 6 p.m. This will take place at the Chambers and Grubbs Funeral Home in Independence, Kentucky, where Cox is originally from. The family requests that those in attendance to please dress casually or in the apparel of Matt's favorite sports teams. Well, voting is now open for the USDA's Farm Service Agency's Madison and Estill County Committee. It's important that every eligible producer participate in these elections because FSA county committees are a link between the agriculture community and the USDA. The 2021 election in Madison and Estill counties will be conducted for the representative of the Madison County LAA No. 1 Red House Road, Doylesville, and Union City area. Estill County LLA No. 5, Wagersville, Price, and Layton area. County committee members are a critical component of FSA operations. Committees should be comprised of members who reflect the diversity of producers involved in the production of agriculture in Madison and Estill counties. This means that producers representing underserved groups of communities should be on the committee to speak on behalf of their constituency. You should already have received your ballots, and the last day to return the completed ballots to the Madison County USD service is Monday, December the 6th, 2021. That's this coming Monday. And another notice from the Ladies Veteran Connect. This is to help raise funds that's needed to help fund female veterans. We'll be running a special campaign December the 6th. It is a time for us to come together as a community, celebrate our accomplishments, spread the word of our good work, and make a difference for homeless female veterans. They ask that you join the Good Giving Challenges as Lady Veterans Connect unites to support female veterans experiencing homelessness and provide support for veterans through community engagement. You can help by sharing the news of the campaign, signing up to be an ambassador, or giving if you can. Every tax-deductible donation makes a difference and helps the Ladies Veterans Connect to reach their goal of $25,000. And with that, we're going to take another short break. To go anywhere, we've got updates for sports with Michael Watkins coming up next.
I've been asked many times what's really the difference between calling just any plumber or calling a pro at Fast Flow for your underground pipe repairs. Then I got a sweet tooth and it hit me. Here's Maddie and Blake to demonstrate. Most plumbers will dig up your entire yard, making a mess that's costly and unsightly. Fast Flow will dig 2 holes and use the existing pipe as a guide to install the new, stronger liner, and you get a 20-year warranty. It's a piece of cake, right, guys?
Call Pro Fast Flow!
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are gonna drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's gonna put the work in the first place?
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
You're watching Richmond's very own Channel 9, Richmond's first over-the-air television service. WBON airs 4 channels of great programming on the AMG, Buzzer, Heartland, and Retro TV networks. WBON TV channels are available on all area cable systems too, including Spectrum. Advertising on WBON TV is very affordable, and your message will be seen regionally by viewers from London to Lexington. Join our growing list of advertisers today. You'll be surprised how affordable TV advertising can be. Email today for information on our special introductory offer and start doing marketing and advertising that works. Email us at information@wbontv.com or message us on WBON TV Facebook.
Welcome back to WBON Live at 5. I'm Gwendolyn Morton. Well, with the high school basketball now in full swing, we have been previewing our teams this week. Today, Model is the team of the day. The Lady Patriots are now on their 3rd coach since the start of last year. But these girls are looking to do what they did 2 years ago, and that's win 20 games. For the boys, it's trying to rebuild after losing all 5 starters from last year's team. For more, here's Michael Watkins.
Samantha Burford, Michael Watkins here with you as we are live at Campus Warehouse today. Samantha, we're joined now by the Model Patriots basketball team. Got some players over here with John Morgerson. And guys, welcome in. Coach, welcome back over to the sports show. I know you're no stranger to it. I remember last year you and I, we were doing this on Zoom call because of all the COVID stuff that was going on. So we're really excited to be back here in person and having you guys on and doing these team previews as we look forward to basketball season here in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're getting close. We got next week. We get started. It's kind of nice to get out of the house, come over here and see you guys, and it's good for these guys to kind of get some experience behind the microphone, seeing what it's all about. So.
Yeah, I think when you look at the team you had last year, it was a very experienced team, and obviously you lose so many guys. You lost 5 seniors that were relied on, and they were very good players. So kind of a change of the guard for this Model team. Just talk about what it's been like coming into this year with a lot of inexperienced players.
Yeah, we lost 7 seniors. Thomas got a lot of minutes last year, but Arena kind of came midway through the year, so we got a little bit of time. But then we had a couple guys that didn't participate last year that are back this year, so we're excited to have them back. We don't run like fancy stuff, so I think they've picked up on it pretty well. We just get out there and try to guard and try to get in transition and execute when we have the advantage. And I think these guys have done a great job over the last 6 weeks.
The expectations for you guys, obviously young. So what are you guys thinking? Like what? And I know coaches set goals all the time. What is the goal for this Model team this year?
Yeah, I think it's always hard to tell when you don't know what you have until you get out there. Yeah. So I think we'll probably have a team discussion before we start playing next Monday, just kind of see what their goals are. I kind of let the players decide that because it's going to be based upon what they put out, how much they work, what we're able to do. But I think you always want to have a winning record. You want to perform well in your region, in your district. We got games against Berea, Madison Southern. You want to do well in those environments. You want to play well at home. I think we got 10, 11 games at home, so you want to represent in front of your parents that can show up and your student section that can be there. We didn't have that last year, so I think we want to have those goals. And it's not really about all the wins and losses that we get. It's just about getting these guys better from November 29th to what we are February 20th. And I think we've done a good job over that the last couple of years, and that's what we'll try to do this year.
Start the season on the 29th against Williamstown. That's at 7:30 tip-off. And then the very next night, right back at home against Frankfort Christian. Again, that's at home against at 7:30. So get out there and support these guys. Follow him on Twitter, and you can stay up to date with all things going on with Model boys basketball. Coach, thank you guys.
It's pretty lucky having new uniforms. Do y'all realize how lucky that is?
Seniors,
that doesn't happen very
that's a big
often.
thing.
That's right.
So,
big thing.
Yeah. Well, Coach, good luck to you guys this year. Have a great season, and we'll be out there doing some Model games just like we did last year here on WBON. WBON TV as well. We are now joined by the Model Lady Patriots and first-year head coach Lee Cummings. Coach, we appreciate you all coming on with us. And got 3 of your seniors here. You got Mackenzie Ferguson, Keaton Hall, and Taylor LeCompte. And ladies, first of all, let's talk about this offseason. We know it's been very interesting with Coach Robinson being hired, now Coach Cummings being the coach. Let's talk about that and what that was like going through now 2 coaching changes in less than 4 or 5 months. So what's that been like, Kenzie?
I definitely think that it was a challenge for sure because we did have one coach and then he left and then we moved. But I definitely think it did test us as a team, and I definitely think we overcame it easily. I don't think that it really affected us as a team. It just made us become stronger and learn how to bond together and to go through it together.
Coach, you obviously were on the staff last year. So, you felt comfortable with these girls. So what have you been able to take from what you knew about them last year, what Coach Robinson brought in, and now do it yourself with what you want to implement as well?
Yeah, I think it was important, as Kenzie was mentioning, the roles. And these 3 seniors have taken on a leadership role, and that's one of the biggest contributions that you can expect from senior leaders. They're showing up every day. They're giving 110% in practice, and they're leading by example. And, I expected that. This senior nucleus, I will point out, they combined for 62% of our scoring and 61% of our rebounding last season. So my expectations are even higher this year in terms of their overall contribution to the team.
November 29th on the road at Lynn Camp, December 2nd at home versus Lynn Camp. Good luck this year to the Model Lady Patriots, folks. That's it for the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. We'll see you next Monday right here at Jack Burford Chevrolet on WBON TV.
Thanks, Michael, for that update. We're going to take another short break. We'll be right back. Coming right up after this.
Veterans Contracting now has ProScan. ProScan is 5 times faster than traditional manual roofing estimates. Using ProScan, Veterans Contracting can give you a 100% virtual experience. Touch-free, hassle-free, and appointment-free. Using 3D modeling to measure and scan your roof with our state-of-the-art drone technology. Be prepared for storm damage with a pre-loss scan. ProScan, where trust starts with transparency. Call for your ProScan roof analysis. 859-382-3430. Veterans Contracting, specializing in roofing.
The mission at H2 Health is to create a healthcare environment where their employees and clients love to be. They offer a wide range of services including physical therapy, occupational therapy, a chronic pain program, wellness and fitness programs, dry needling, and more. H2 Health is here to get you back in the game and feeling your best with locations in Richmond, Berea, and more. Visit h2health.com to learn more and get started today at H2 Health.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. We take family heirlooms and create something new. We fix broken jewelry. We can make anything you want. 1 and 2 day service. We have chain repairs starting at $25, and we have ring sizing starting at $45. Kentucky Agate Charms are Georgia and Ohio. We're located at 108 East Main Street in downtown beautiful Richmond, Kentucky, and there's always plenty of parking. We're nationally known and locally owned. Come see us at Leeds Fine Jewelry.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
The Old West, the way you remember it. Good guys and bad guys.
Come and join us as we watch and talk about the best of the West.
Western movies, TV shows, and more.
Draw Western Theater, Saturdays at 1 p.m.
Here on Richmond's very own Channel 9.
Welcome back to Live at 5. We're going to call it a day. Don't forget about those parades are going on tonight in Richmond and Irvin and tomorrow in Berea. If you missed those, though, we'll be replaying those throughout the month of December. Have a great weekend, and we will see you Monday live at 5.